What is up everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you are all doing well. Per tradition, before we get into the vlog, I'm gonna run through a couple pickups that I got recently, and we're gonna start with a pair of shorts from Balenciaga. These are a pair of denim jorts that are extremely long. They are made of an 100% cotton denim fabric. The denim is really soft and has a great hand feel and features this gray wash all throughout, and they also have little distressings as well. These shorts are pretty much as standard as they come. All the seams, pockets, and accessories are pretty classic. All the hardware is in silver and features logoed branding. And yeah, these are a size large. I would guess they're like a 30-inch length. When I first got them, they were just a bit too long, so I took about an inch off of them and tried to emulate the hem of these Rick shorts. Don't know if I did a good job, but either way, these are some baggy, big jorts from Balenciaga. The next item is a jacket I actually tried on at Danny's house in the last video, and I ended up finding it for 80% off on Ukes. It is an autumn-winter 18 or 17 snow camo asymmetrical jacket. It's made of an 100% cotton twill fabric, which isn't super mind-blowing, but it definitely gets the job done. It has a pretty nice feel and look. The pattern of this jacket has been manipulated, so it's asymmetrical. The right side is significantly bigger than the left side, and the front zipper and flap closure come in at an angle. Other than that, it features a chest flap pocket, 2 lower flap pockets, some shoulder epaulettes, 2 vents on the sleeves that you can poke your arm out of, a hidden zipper compartment on the hood, a waist and torso cinch, and a bunch of other little design details. This jacket is actually really nice. It's a size extra small. Next up, we got a couple accessories. The first one being this 11 by BBS X New Era hat. This is a 3930 New Era blank, and Boris modified it just a little bit by adding mesh paneling on the sides and back, his heat seal, and some 11 branding in gray on the front. It also features, of course, a little New Era logo. Since this hat stretches to your head, it's pretty comfortable. I've been getting a good amount of wear out of it, and I'm genuinely really happy with it. I definitely want to check out some more hats from this collaboration. Next up, we have a pair of sunglasses from Unsound Rags. These are the Cito mask glasses made in acetate. This is the glossy version. There's also a textured version, and they are based on Thai Cito's sunglasses that he always wears. They surprisingly look good on most people. Fernando, it did his thing on them. Massive shout out to Unsound Rags. Next up, we got some tees and hoodies. The first one is a bootleg Godflesh Pure shirt. This is kind of some grailed junk, but I've been wanting this t-shirt for a minute, so I just got a bootleg. It's got some back prints as well, and overall, I'm actually pretty happy with the quality. It does feel like a vintage shirt. The final item is a sweatshirt that I made. It is an anorak quarter zip sweatshirt. It's made of a cotton fleece fabric and features an oversized drop shoulder design with some simple stitching on the cuffs and an elastic cord lock on the bottom. It features a black garment dye. Like I said, it's got a quarter zip with a high neck collar, side zipper pockets, and overall just a really oversized, comfortable, baggy fit. And I've been getting some good wear out of it. Those have been all of my recent pickups. Let's get into the video.
Currently we're patterning a jacket for Unsound Rags. The dear lads of Quinn and Fernando. Anyways, job of a pattern maker. Make a huge mess, clean it up, and see how it sews. A few years ago I showed in Paris Fashion Week, and it was really clear that it wasn't for me. For me in clothes, it's really about like a weird guy that just doesn't have the words to say. My clothes do that. If I can just make shit for my friends like, it really like, I find great satisfaction in that. My latest work, it's kind of in this vein of old school racing outfits. You look at the old vintage racing outfits, they're function first. This style exemplifies some very difficult, complicated, tricky sewing and cutting. The jackets, the names on them, they're all a nod to this old vintage racer. So like Dale 22 was something I found in this archive that I came across. So that's just like a name of like a vintage racer, and it was just my nod to his racing outfit. The magnum opus, the apex, the thing I'm most stoked about is the film. The film is just a culmination of like all these things I'm describing, and you can just visually see it. We are done. It's time to get this over to the Unsound boys at the HQ. That being said, let's fucking go. And like things in the world that are like out of their control. Hello. Yo. Love you too, bro.
What is this?
Hey, you guys.
More work?
Travis Scott. When it rains, it pours. Got hit with a special order. We're currently making a Grammy outfit for Travis Scott, for Greg Ross, and we got some leather, we got some pads, and we need to make it become one. To be honest, I don't really know what I'm doing. This sort of making, it's more like aligned with costume design. I like flat pattern and then like cutting from scratch. It feels more like you're engineering something from scratch, versus this is like kind of sew here, sew there, so it's just a different style of making. They said get into fashion, it's gonna be hella fun, they said. I find myself like stuck in client work a lot of the time. And I think the thing that's the most liberating part of it is when I think about my own work. And oftentimes those moments are, what does the installation look like? What is the context once the work has landed? So recently, like when I showed for years in memory, Race Team, how do I want somebody to experience it? I spend so much time seeing it on a hanger like this. And it's like, what is that special place that's gonna finally give it a voice? I found this really old fish warehouse. Dialing in the feeling that when somebody goes in, there's like this entranceway, and then we, line that entranceway with all the manzanita trees to give this like feeling of like entering the gates of hell, the gates of heaven, whatever it may mean to you. Challenging your senses, and then like entering into the next room, closed back in, and then you get some bikes, you see some hanging garments, and then it keeps closing into the refrigeration room, and you enter into that, and that's where like the main collection was. Clothes are so much more than just these things on our body, and like, especially the decisions we make when choosing a brand to be a part of. I wanted somebody to be in my world, and a lot of times in my clothes, you can't really purchase it. So people that were gonna go that night, I wanted them to really feel a part of like what I had to say. So 4 years in memory, it's basically just a play on words. It's literally 4 years between the last body of work I released. In those 4 years, I had some of my favorite memories. I also had some of like the most amount of pain I've experienced in probably my whole adult life. It's just like all the moments, like all the lived moments under like a fashion lens. I think that's the beauty of art. It's just like dealing with pain. Dude, for a while, like I was like, should I just fucking try to sell cactuses for a living? So yeah, dude, this was in the installation. All the main racing jackets, there's 5 of them total, were on suspension breathing.
Right now we're bringing a prototype jacket to the dye house to try and dye it, just as like a test, and we'll see what happens. It's like a swag, oversized anorak. Right now we're grabbing the dye reference from Elliott's studio. This is the dye reference. This is the dye we're trying to achieve. Dye is really hard to control, so like honestly there's no telling if it'll come out good, and that's why I'm trying a bunch of different versions and picking the best one. They said that it's gonna get done in about a week, so we'll be back in a week. So it's like 2 days later and the jacket is done, so we're gonna go see what it looks like.
Drinking dope turned me to a superhero, hit that pill, turned me to a superhero, I'm on that dope again, I'm on that flow again, switch up the flow again, fly in the parachute, gripping that pole again, I'm on that all again, Can't get in the cup, gotta get paid, king in the streets, young nigga made, spraying on the crowd, take it to the grave. Ain't having problems, I'm sipping the bar. Shout out to Dallas, my bitch is a star. Nigga get rich, ready to take you to war. Piss on your casket, shoot at your bra. Do you something nasty, roll you in a car. Bitch get graphic, fuck me in a car.
Raph Simmons, black palm leather sweatpants. 2010s Manchester United Nike track jacket.
If it's just a plain hoodie, just a blank Valencia hoodie.
I think it is sick. We're here at Groupie NYC, and we're gonna see what kind of things he has. This fabric goes really crazy.
How about these?
Why do you have those?
Just in case. I think these are like the spinning rose things. Bro, this dude just sent me an 86% off offer on this Sonic Youth shirt. I want to accept it, but how can I?
Imagine actually walking down the street. England is my city. I don't like making look like that. You don't want to be like tonight's plan, like a true American tourist, English tourist in America. We are gonna go shoot some guns.
Good?
That's good. It just feels wrong.
We had to go crazy on the Hershey's. This was really good. Can't lie. Oh my gosh. Whatever Mr. Beast is doing, keep it up, Mr. Beast. I have these Boruses in like just the white, and I was kind of thinking like it would be cool to dye them black. I do really like them in dirty white. So maybe drop a comment if you want me to take these to the dye house and dye them black and see how they come out. Let me know. It would be an expensive task and I might be sad because I like how they look now, but I would do it for the greater good if I have to.
Does it hurt?
It's just like
You just gotta go slow.
no range of motion.
Yeah, mention tomorrow.
Later.